Part 2, let's go! Or is it technically part 4? It's technically part 4. Good. Alrighty, hoity-toity. I forgot I left the prison. A lot happens in 10 minutes. One. I guess just teleport me there at that point. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to be. Trying to adjust my mic without deafening my audience. This way. No, this way. This one's closer. This one's way f***ing closer. Okay, good. Y'all can hear the game.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Ooh, my favorite. Dude, so much going on. I'm about to find out with you, homie.
Those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Finish the Archon quest. That's okay.
Hey,
I'll join you at like 5 a.m.
A giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing.
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole and talk like that.
Cut your
Listen,
sewer
things
hole.
ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
You don't sound grumpy.
Ruddy overworld anyway.
This is the most optimistic, grumpy convict I've ever heard in my life.
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Damn, Downcast is throwing shade.
Really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Sounds like something they stole from Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. It's normal for convicts to be unhappy. Thank you, Lumine. What great insight you have. Finish the Archon quest. That's okay. I still get to see all the crazy before I finish them. I'm sure. Can't wait to go crazy.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Is this just the eavesdropping edition of the quest?
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Damn, calmate.
Sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Damn.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
You.
Don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Everyone was so nice in the third act. Everyone does a bitch in the fourth.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice.
Quisto? What mother hates their child enough to call him Quisto?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Heyo.
Really? Are we that famous?
Paimon, you say this everywhere we go. We're pretty fucking famous.
You kidding? How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
It was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Are you gonna finish the Archon quest tonight? Homie, I had an energy drink. You bet your ass I'm finishing the Archon quest tonight. Now whether or not you stay up for it, that's a personal call.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros. but
Bombshell
don't worry, We're not
Bros.
playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
I love this man.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
He has the same energy as my assistant manager that claimed that the sky was made of water, but not in like the water droplet way, but in like the sky is an alternative ocean and that you have to swim through it to get to space. And not just that the stars are angels. That's why we gave them holy names, completely neglecting the fact that they're all named after Roman and Greek gods. But you know, we ain't gonna worry about that. They're gay lovers. I mean, probably.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh, my Archon, I'd love to know. Interesting. Don't sound that desperate, Lumine.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just
Quisto.
play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
I mean, we did get 2 of the super lucky ones in a row. That's pretty good.
Right. That meal we had.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals.
Aw,
I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
what a happy little guy.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
Aw, she's so supportive.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
Your ass went to culinary school?
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Is it more cannibals again? We did that road already. Don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated.
So true,
The
bestie.
overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
A sensible person.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think
Jurio?
there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
And what are we doing?
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
So was he linked to the Fonta shit then? Interessante.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Dario.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library.
There's a library?
Fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
Love that the sexism is still prevalent.
Quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
It's a setup. We stole.
Wait a second. You don't think?
They fucking.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really
Ain't
hard
no
to
way.
imagine.
Ain't no shot.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might might be overthinking things.
100%. That's the most logical thing you've said today. They fucking... Remember that too.
Grow.
It's hate fucking. Oh no! Or is it just the really backwards enemies to lovers? Man. I don't understand hate fucking. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you don't like someone, why would you fuck them? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey, you over there.
Pavilier? Pavilier? Boliviers. But... Pavilier. Little me?
Yeah, you.
Little old me?
Hey, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation.
Oh no,
TCG?
I haven't played Genius Invocation in so long. Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Yeah, it's a good game, Paimon. Fuck off.
Now, what's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
Why is there no option to duel him?
All right.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
What is Genius Invocation but another way to fight people? You ever thought about that, Paimon?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it?
See? This man fucking gets it.
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment? We're already chatting, homie.
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
So many, homie.
Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Yeah. You mean Gusto? I didn't know that.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day.
Let two guys have a
If you're
group. They're just a
interested, you can
podcast.
talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Oh, that's good.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
We're just little guys.
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Pulse. Would love to.
Oh,
Thank.
did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
No.
Wait, are you serious?
I mean, honestly, it tracks.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
At least he
Go from
did
an
good.
ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
Are we sure it's just not where the
We've been
employees
hearing,
sleep?
But no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Oh, absolutely. Can I do so right now?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone.
See you later.
Oh, I want to play a game with him so bad.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Production zone. Which elevator do I go to? It's right fucking here. I ran right past it. Jesus Christ. I hate this prison. Actually, I love this prison, I just hate the way it's set up. But all in all, could be worse. Just saying. Could be worse. Production zone. Bada 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 bum. I love the vibes here. They're so good. Nahida, how does that work? I'm not gonna worry about it. Free day! Hooray! Wait, do I need to be higher? I have to be in the top part? God damn it. Oh wait, no, I need to be in the bottom part. Yes? This is the bottom part. Wait. Yeah, I have to be in the top part. Shit. Is there a way I can just... upper level... Nope, that's too high. Not the admin. Abandoned production zone? Hello? It's alright, we'll be there soon. We go this way? To the other elevator? Jesus. It's so wet here. Everyone must have athlete's foot. Like, smells absolutely rancid. Not a fan. Hate to work here. Thanks. Hi, Grainville. Oh, there he is. Staring into the orb. Ponder it. Look deeper.
Huh?
Hey, bud. It's me. What's poppin'?
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Wouldn't call a boatload.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Ah, thanks, bud. I love him. He's so
I've
rizzed
guessed
up.
that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for.
I'm not shocked.
Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
He's dead!
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
I mean, it has to be. And there's also no way he's dead, because he's still a playable character. They're not gonna kill off a playable character. They're just gonna get really close to doing so.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Wink, wink!
Well, when you put it that way, it's
He just
obvious
kill
that
him
only
off screen.
Fontaine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on you, Uwu.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain.
Thank you, Linny.
Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
I haven't seen his ass in weeks.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
But so has been getting attention, to be fair.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And
True.
if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
Yeah. Called having a
We've been
brain.
together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sherzies.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Another
So we
thing.
can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts. We still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Yes.
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off.
Do I get to actually sneak
Listen
around this
carefully.
time?
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Did you only say that because I'm an amateur? Damn.
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit.
Hey, Paimon said it, not me.
Anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
Damn. He got me all rizzed up about it.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go
I
our
love
separate
him.
ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Thanks, little guy. We're doing some prep work. You begin approaching the infirmary under the disguise of wandering aimlessly. Not sussy at all,
Hey,
Paimon.
Stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Try to eavesdrop first. Several people engage in conversation, bits and pieces.
I feel like it's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go with...
Long deep breath. Potion, huh? Fail attempt at alchemy. Is this from the Melusine quest? Oh, that's funny.
Someone, please help! She's sick!
Aww.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do!
She can be a good little actor.
Frozen limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison?
I doubt it.
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
Oh, my tum-tum, it really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Oh, but she's so small. That's really sweet, though.
You do it, traveler.
Thank you.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Why didn't we wait until lunch when she leaves?
My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
She can sense when we're faking. This is the worst plan we could have come up with.
And here?
Oof.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Yes, it was.
What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really, can barely feel it.
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious.
Okay.
Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here, Miss Levine? I'll have to trouble
Levine.
after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
That mean the man next to her is Giroux?
So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. Can't keep staring at her, it'll draw unwanted attention. The guy also seems to have noticed.
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
Paimon, you just make it sound like I was drunk.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
That's true.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
To be fair.
Well, that's true.
Oh god, you sound like an
What do you mean
asshole.
That's true. That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
Damn.
Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuing take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct.
You're faking shit
Gotta
too?
prove myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijween prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for
Mood.
her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijween's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Why y'all so pushy against each other?
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
From love or from anger? That's quite a statement.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
If you're gonna argue, take it outside and leave the patients in the room by themselves. Yeah. You should just wait till lunchtime, homie. Just saying. When everyone's fucking gone.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
So true.
But
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Yeah, a little bit. But maybe it's just where the Melusine goes during lunch.
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
He has to pick up meds. This is like two geriatrics at a CVS beefing. Like, what the fuck is happening?
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
Oh my god, I hate him. I hate her too, but I hate him more.
He just slowly walked off, like that?
Yeah. Vibes.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and
Oh yeah, you said that already.
well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Damn.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
Just because he has ADHD and chronic illness doesn't mean you have to be mean to him.
Keep dwelling on him.
Damn.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
Did I promise to rest?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Me too. Oh no, I should just take it when I get back to my dorm.
I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Why did she glance at us about it?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now.
It's a
hope you feel better
code.
soon, too.
It's a fucking code. Thanks.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right?
Yeah.
I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
Aw.
So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it! Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Yeah, just take a nap.
You're going to take a nap already?
Weariness from work has been holding back. Aw.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong.
Aw.
So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
The word brings forth a wave of comfort. Aw.
You're awake.
Aw.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods. Thank you, Miss Seashween.
Where's the fucking hatch? It's back here? Oh, that's a sussy baka place.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
And a lot of people have been faking it too to try to get to the secret hatch on the other side of the room. Interessante. Rosolino. Oh shit, wrong way. Ah, damn. Okay. Turn to the goddamn dorms. Did I spend my entire free day in the infirmary? Damn it. Oh well. It was for a cause. I suppose. It may just go to Worcestershire's office.
Like that and even sleep talk the entire time. You scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now.
Damn.
Paimon talked with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
No, I saw a hatch. Secret hatch. Still a few weird things. Movable hatch on the ground, and the question Sijwin asked Lurvi. Were they really talking about meds? Absolutely not. And was Lurvine and Juryu's argument genuine, or were they putting on a show? Interesting.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on.
For the next few days, we work on our stations. Write keywords relating to suspicions on a piece. To hand over to Liddy Boy? Nod. Pass the slip to a busy Lynette. Alright. And she doesn't even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. I love her. The promised 9th day arrives. I'm so glad they didn't make us go through it like they did the first thing. I don't know if I could have done that again.
Let's go meet up with Linny.
Meeting up with Linny. Favorite twink. Same place as last time. Howdy. How you doing? How do you do, neighborino? Oh! What is... Oh!
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Yeah, I got a tummy ache.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Was it a tummy ache?
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Because this is important to her too.
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough.
Hooray!
Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same cases over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that fall on any given person.
Exactly.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step forward, so she should be the one to finish the job.
I love these guys.
That's what Lynette thinks. Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us.
Video
lest
game
you've
audio
forgotten.
is weird.
The matter of our respective loyalties.
Is it weird or just low? I can fuck around with the audio when I leave the cutscene. Let me double check I don't have any filters on for some reason. It's glitchy? No filters on. Here, I turned it up a few decibels, maybe that'll help?
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from
It fixed
any
it? Okay.
Fremine
I don't know
and
what
Lynette feel
happened.
the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewin
Are you
always spends
possibly
around half an
watching
hour
on
away from the
mobile? Because
infirmary right
on
before lunch.
watching it on my
Lynette
PC,
knows
it
this as
doesn't do
well,
anything.
So this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Like, the playback is fine.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Or I've been running my stream too long. I'm at the 5-hour mark. Yeah, if you're on mobile, sometimes it fucks up. Like when I was watching yours and I had audio, like while I was driving, it stuttered all over the place. Twitch, mobile is not it. Like the audio doesn't always keep up with the video, it'll drop video. Putting it in audio only sometimes fixes it. Or just switching how you're watching.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Oh!
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewin isn't here, but
I'm gonna turn it
why
back down a
isn't
little
Lynette
bit.
here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Maybe. Investigate.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Lynette's a psych major?
Sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
It can be both. It can be to understand and to provide good care. Like a good nurse.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Or she was able to tell that Lynette was feigning the migraine because she's a Melusine. Aw, he's all nervous. Oh, we're in the infirmary. Oh, shit. Oh, shit?
This is it! We saw it!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Tap, tap, tap,
The
tap, tap,
space
tap, tap.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere.
Oh,
Could Lynette have
Jesus.
tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues.
Aw. Oh no, don't be a panic boy.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Uh-oh.
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh, shit.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh, no.
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Uh-oh.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration instead of the first? Because our stomach ache was a shitty excuse.
Yes, that is a crucial question.
Oops, sorry. Did not mean to knock it.
He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette? And not after you as well?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
We still want to help you, homie.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Oh no, he has PTSD! No, baby. Oh.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means...
Fremene's also in danger?
The fact that Fremene was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremene leave like that?
I get it now? I'm glad you do, because I fucking don't. He deliberately made them both disappear?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremene. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Aww.
Lenny's
Poor baby, he's pacing.
We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down. That'll calm you down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremene wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
I'm on. That's not helping.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
Oh, no.
I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Ayo, wait, hold on.
Be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Oh,
I have to go.
oh no.
I'll find a way to get them back.
Oh, you've triggered his anxiety. That's like the one thing you don't fuck with. God damn it. Uh-oh.
Right.
You little
I
bitch!
feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Is someone?
Pack everything up.
Ayo.
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Damn. We were too noisy.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite shy.
Damn it.
Wonderful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
What the fuck?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
She's a straight up sociopath.
Expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
What the shit? She's just a little guy and she tricked me.
He's already out of sight.
Ah,
How is he so
shit.
fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Unless this is a trick to lure me in as well. Everything's a goddamn performance here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize his office was just right here. Enter the office, I guess. Shit. Alright. I'm so scared now. I'm so scared now. Damn. He had a wind glider too.
Face me, Risley!
Oh shit.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Damn, I hate that that's accurate.
Joking around. Where did you take my siblings?
Oh.
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place
Don't you
altogether.
dare.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Damn. Oh.
As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
Damn.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
Damn, first
You
off.
removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Uh-oh.
He's not. What do you really want?
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Damn, I love me a tea, though.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean
I mean...
you locked him outside in the sea?
Oh, shit.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Ooh.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
Yeah, but they can only have so
No,
much
We're
oxygen.
still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Negotiating?
Besides,
Ooh.
I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I hate him, but I love
So-
him.
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Yeah.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Oh.
Mr. Linney,
The cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know
Rude as
just well
fuck.
as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
Which... wasn't that what she wanted to do anyway? So was all that for nothing?
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds
Not the
between
parent-teacher
members of the House of the
conference.
Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Damn, don't insult it.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get
That
to
vision
Father?
is glowing,
No
damn.
matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
I have a little
Mr. Linny,
secret.
you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why do you have to do this? You know, that's a fantastic question, cause, I don't know, and it kind of defeats the purpose of us getting sent here, not gonna lie.
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
I mean, that's a valid
I
point.
gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Aw, don't give him that pressure. But also, what the fuck does any of this have to do with the Fonta? Why was there all that Fonta foreshadowing in Act 3?
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Oh, not the countdown.
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Aw. Do we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Yeah, we
That
do be
doesn't
kind of
mean you
poking
can
around
just
a
do
lot.
whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to save them too. That's gonna backfire!
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly.
Aw, shit,
and
do
I'll
I
give
have
you
to
a
actually
question.
answer them? Ah,
Question
fuck.
1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
You get shitty meat in your lunch. If you break the hidden rule in the production zone, your welfare meal might contain. My god.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the
No.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, The Duke believes that only idiots who don't We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Which is why trying to infiltrate the infirmary like that was stupid.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that the research note said that the Melusine... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta...
Regarding the hidden rule of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about... What is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row? Who will see if you keep working continuously?
Said that the Melusine rig... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The Fonta promoter has been struggling.
No, that's...
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners...
That one. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged. We often see Miss Sijuin observe.
No, we've done that one already.
The promoter has been struggling because
not the promoter.
I've been told that the infirmary is always. The research note.
Is it the aesthetic? Why does the strange meat? No, that's the aesthetic. Under what circumstances? Is that the half hour before lunch?
The infirmary is always empty.
Hey, yo, let's fucking go!
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
Let's fucking go!
The hidden rule of the production zone.
Not the
People
goddamn
are
glasses
supposed to work
again.
3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
Well, why punish them? That's so weird.
As well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Oh, so it does help.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is...
I feel like the motivation is wrong, but everything else is correct.
The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well.
Oh, damn. Alright.
It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Appreciado.
Next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Because you lose a shit ton of coupons. Someone tries to support both boxers. They receive a package with strange blood-colored wick. This is the weird shit that I don't get. I don't understand the Fonta. If you violate the hidden rules, you get the blood. Who sent the package?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of...
Why do those who buy tickets...
According to
That would
Collins,
be
the
why they would
Pancration-
want the return on the
I've been told that
investment.
The infirmary is always empty for the half hour.
No, we don't care about
We often
Sijuin
see
anymore.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta...
So by wanting stuff in
The
return...
Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupon. I've been told that the infirmary is always...
No.
The Fonta
I know
promoter
it's
has
those three. I don't know what order they're in. Damn it.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, According to Collins, the
And then it's this one? You know what, Paimon? Tell me that one, because that one I don't understand.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
It was just Strawberry Fanta.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
Man, if it tastes really good, though.
They're scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
Which is child.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
Right.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
Hey, Big Red is so popular.
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try
Wine?
the product on a smaller scale.
I don't know. I don't think it's that weird.
By customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and
Damn, that
offered to
double
sponsor
piercing,
the
though.
Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea.
It's your fault.
The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here.
So send them to the
So,
idiots?
only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the
That's
drink.
actually really funny.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
Damn.
All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We don't have enough info to collect that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Lenny, don't
Thought of
rush
sparing
him.
Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this.
Don't, he's a brawler.
Lenny, are you
What the shit is that?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. See?
Is that a gun?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
They gave the Melusine a gun?
Sigeween. You.
Are you his accomplice in all this? Yeah, no shit.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him? Damn, you ain't gotta be salty.
I'm just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
I mean, that's true.
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
No. You did a tee-hee smile. Absolutely not.
My dear Sigeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
I hate this. Don't be a bad guy. Don't be bad. I want to pull for you.
What are you talking about? What time?
God, you're so playable.
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Damn.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Pull for him anyways. No, I'm talking about Sigewin.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You. What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Ooh, she's a 4-star? Perfect. Ayo. Ayo.
Please.
Ah, Miss
Noreen,
Corinne.
hello.
My door.
My door. I love the way.
Fremine.
Oh no.
Fremine.
The baby. What happened to the baby?
What's going on? What is Cloran doing here?
Hi, Clorin. How are you?
Work.
Damn. Alright.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms. Frostbite? No, that's not how that works.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Hey, yo!
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can
Oh,
wait.
shit. Try to understand the situation. I will attempt, for sure. Aww. Stop making my twink sad.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
That's good.
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
That seems unsafe.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that
Oops,
possibly
sorry.
happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
Yo!
If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Okay, so first off, stop tranquilizing people. That's rude as fuck. Just don't do that, Sagewind. That's very rude. I forgot my second thought. Might be. It had something to do with Linny. Oh well. Aww. Was the yellow pill conversation— oh! The second thought! It had to do with Linny. If there's only one clinic, why is the pharmacy so far away? That doesn't make any sense.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Damn.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Uh-oh.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
But he's not from
Where was he
Fontaine,
when you
is
found
he?
him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Food.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
What is with this man in
Might as
tea
well,
time?
I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
What is this, a Sunday afternoon? What the fuck? There's a dying boy on a
Lily,
box.
Are you okay?
No, he's not. He's not gonna be okay until he sees Lynette, okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Oh.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
Hot.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Aw.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
And Fremine.
Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
I also tranked your brother, so, he can't help. Oh, he does help. Aw, poor bud. Hey, bud. Oh, he out. Damn.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Aw,
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
please. I need a little guy to be alright.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they're having tea and talking shit about us.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Aw. He done fucked up. We done fucked up. As I say, if just touching it dissolves you, then... Yeah, Fremine can't be from Fontaine, or else he would have just straight up died. So... I should wait to see what the plot says. That would be the smart decision. But I don't always make smart decisions. So, you know. I'm a shrug about it. Like I said, really dumb to have just one infirmary, cause, this is a long way to go to drag somebody. Not gonna lie. Was the yellow pill they were discussing about keeping an eye on us? Because we're the golden haired? But to be fair, all the other are blonde too, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Just to consider. Aw, buddy. I feel
He's
that.
awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Damn.
Lenny. Lynette.
Aw.
We're all here.
Where am I?
You're just a little
The
guy.
infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
We'd only met that.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Oh no, buddy. Lay back down, please.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh? Uh-oh. Do we get to play as him? For just a second? Please? I want to be a little guy.
I'm in.
Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
You can say that again.
Where could Master Child be?
I want to play as him. Do I get to? I get to! Hooray! Now, it doesn't make sense why you have a wind glider, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to do this without him having a wind glider. For realism! Nice. This is a tough trick, but, nice. And then... Nice. Actually, Hoyo, how did you build him? Royal Greatsword. I don't know if I've seen that one, but that's gorgeous. 5-piece Noblesse, because it's Hoyo. And see. Alright, I'll take that. For being abandoned, I'm glad all their gear still work. Or I shouldn't be. That's probably a very bad thing.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Oh yeah, probably. Interesting. Then hit this one. Well, thank God it's just all in the right sequence, I guess. Door of Resurrection. Why did you do another Door of Resurrection? You expect me to just ask myself about it that quickly? Start. Ah, shit, did I just lower it again? God damn it. Well. Sorry. Kept sneezing. The mic is still really close, so I just... Don't worry about it. My apologies. Rotate.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I
Oh,
turn
so I
it.
needed to put it back down anyway. God damn it. I could have been so smart about it. Oh well. You live and let die. I just realized if Siegewin is also a 4-star, which I don't think Hoyoverse is announced officially, so maybe, maybe not. Does that mean... And I could be wrong, I'd have to go double check. Does that mean that Nahida is the only 5-star chibi character? Oh wait, no, there's Chi-Chi. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. I forgot Chi-Chi's there. Maybe. Just forget I fucking said anything. Oh, this might be a little hard to do sans wind glider, but that's okay. And yes? Yes, let's go! I bet I missed all the lore.
Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Probably. Most likely. I wish just for Fremine, he could put on his little helmet. Because, I mean, like, you know, he's a diver, and he's got a helmet, and he's a good little guy about it.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction.
That's good. I'm so glad you're good at reading that kind of shit.
are traces here too.
Where?
I need to keep going.
The elemental traces or just traces? It can be.
The traces are gone, but I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Uh-oh, are the traces?
Wait, what the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Oh, little guy.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Oh, buddy. Does it stop at 50 meters? Oh shit, my health is going down real fucking fast.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Who was that? That wasn't Arlecchino. Or Chlorine. Chlorine? It wasn't either of them. What the fuck?
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone, but there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Damn.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Worcestershire,
Miss
probably.
Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
She'll be here in a sec.
You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Oh god, he's on a fucking murder mission.
About that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him. Y'all stay with him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
Oh.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
He was ready to murder someone, Lynette.
Now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
Oh.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Oh. Hey! I leveled up my adventure rank. Let's go. Oh, that means I need to go to Catherine. Hold on. Hey, Catherine, I didn't realize I was increasing my adventure rank today. Catherine! Come here.
Add Astro.
We'll do that in a second. Aw, it's just an acquaint fate. Oh, well. That's fine. One step closer to another 10 pull on a different bullshit. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and I don't have any more of those. Okay. Actually, wait, when does that reset? Okay, refreshes in 3 days. I got time. I got so much time. Duke's office, Duke's office. Wow, I'm right here. How crazy. It's almost like I teleported straight here. Wow. Secret keepers and forbidden zones. Man, you could get your ankles caught on these stairs and just fucking die.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
More or less.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
Ayo.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
It sounds like a fucking virus scanner.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Alright, Mr. Warden Man.
Want to explain yourself, Risley?
Damn. Paimon had enough of your shit.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you'd like. You're really being an asshole now.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
What the fuck is the Forbidden Zone?
And Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Paimon.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Criminal mastermind. There's only so
With
much.
ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Takes one to know one. Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance.
I mean, fair.
Lenny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
Which is fair.
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
Uh-huh.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Damn, I hate how smart he is.
The zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Hey, I'm not even from this world. Can I investigate the primordial water pools?
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Damn. Alright, just ask him, I guess.
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself?
Valid.
Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me. Duh.
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
Exactly. Dumb
As a
question,
champion
Paimon.
duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party.
True.
I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremonet was part of that crisis?
It happened to
You
be.
can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists. What's inside of
That's
it?
not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
But if it's connected...
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremonet.
But we've already uncovered that you threw at us, isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
He almost died,
Even if
Rossley.
the truth may not be pleasant.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking point of the truth.
Follow me.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Where'd you go? It doesn't count if you disappear out of the scene. Also, cool office. I think I like it better than Nouvelette's. Wait. Oh. That's higher. It gets confusing. Heyo. Also neat. Very cool.
Door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
It's a fortress. Yahoo!
Stand on the central plate.
Okay.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
We're going down, down in an earlier round.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Like I told you, it's the employee area. And that is...
Huge door!
It looks like a ruin
There are
guard?
3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Uh-huh.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like that the window is the ruin guard. Is this a relic of Conria, or is this all still Fontaine? Who built this? Can I level up my traveler before I, go through with this? Ooh, actually, do I have any... Hold on. No, I don't want to steal it off a child yet. Attack, attack. I'm gonna enhance this up to 12 and see if I can get that crit rate. Pretty please. I would very much like a higher crit rate. Just before I- whoops! Defense! Man, you're a bitch. Okay. Fine. I won't ask for anything ever again, I guess.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Right.
Stand back.
Okay. Should I stand near you, or,
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
what's down the middle of the
Go
room?
on, have a look.
I don't like that. Wait a minute, is this where the seahorse is? Really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a
I've been
device.
interested in
God
what
damn
lies
it.
Beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
Uh-huh. And then...
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Primordial Sea?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely.
Uh-huh.
We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the
But who
seawater
built
nearby.
something like that?
A concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea. But from where?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
If this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it?
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your
Onryo?
expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
It's not Conryo.
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the
Egeria?
land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine
He gets
were
a name?
exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Oh.
The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Damn.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
So what happens when people
After
die
many,
here?
Many centuries. Few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Hypothetically.
Indeed.
Oh.
It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
You believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So as the Duke of Meropy, just what do you plan to do about it? Oh, this sounds like a journalist question. God damn it.
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Can we, reseal this door real quick? I'm not a big fan of just leaving this available. Not gonna lie.
This is it.
Oh, hey, it's the two
You're
guys.
right. Perfect timing. The results from our last round of
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Damn.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
Yeah,
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
basically.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
We've been brought
skeptical
in.
as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
I know
All right,
lots.
then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about
You
some
should trust me, but not for that reason.
This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin.
Yeah. We have, obviously. Yeah, Edwin. We're good buddies with Edwin.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
I mean, after all, I know that they, like, let you keep your clothes when you go into prison, but he's dressed way too bougie.
You...
His ass would be mugged day one.
The Fortress of Meropide?
Mood.
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Mood.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys,
Shut up.
Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
These guys look so much better than the Sumeru researchers. I'm sorry. Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
I mean, like, damn.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
He's gonna be like, well, we
If I
could be.
dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then.
Damn.
Follow me.
Y'all just a bunch of silly, goofy guys.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Yeah.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Just let her be happy. Worcestershire.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room? What do you think?
Let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Hey, yo.
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
What do you think we make all our widgets for?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
None at all!
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his
Fortuna
empire.
Fontaine.
There's a ship in this story too?
Yeah. Why
Where
not?
there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Damn true.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. No, you can't share your plan with everyone.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
Yeah.
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, what's all the green goop?
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
No, what's all the green goop near your ship? What's up with that? That's not OSHA compliant. Sir. But very interesting.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Are they from Fontaine? I mean, that's also fair. If I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand we cannot afford excessive conflict.
We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
And there's a big-ass boat! Anyway. But I really want to tell him. Just because we agreed no more secrets, and I like him a lot. And I want to have a good relationship with this group at some point. Not the conflict. They're just little guys.
We're back!
Hi.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
No thanks.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
So sick of tea conversation.
Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sejuin.
Maybe?
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
Bro, me neither.
Traveler,
Too many elevators.
were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained.
There's a lot.
Well, then would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Hooray.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
You could say that.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
Sounds about right.
That's Arlecchino.
Aww.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why?
Because of the Forbidden Zone bullshit.
I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Correct.
What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Damn. It's almost like you had the script, Linny.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much.
Sounded like Elmo
And
there.
Finally, there's the last question.
Uh-huh.
If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Hooray! I'm glad it's not a choice. We did the right decision.
I can't believe
We
it.
emphasize it's not the time for
The
disputes.
sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
I mean, maybe.
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
The tides are turning. The thing is changing.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
And where the fuck
If you
is
ever need
Child?
anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Aww.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Aww.
You have my gratitude.
Add another blonde to the group. Let's go.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Damn. Rude as fuck, but also understandable. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aw, y'all so sweet.
The sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside. Paimon's hungry.
Damn.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
What if I don't?
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
What if I don't?
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You did a great job,
You're
Fremine.
incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Why are these beds so tall?
You two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
I love them. They're all so good. Little guys. It's cafeteria time. Is this when the pipes burst? Can't wait for that. Is it over the side? Yeah, it's over the side. Sorry, Kuching. Hey, this is the first time I've heard a prison broadcast.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
You better not have given us yours.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin? And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
It's a very small cafeteria, to be fair. We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you
We want the lucky meal. The tastiest. Not the biggest. You don't ask for the biggest. You ask for the tastiest.
Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Maybe don't leave it to Sijwin. Oh, okay, good. Also bring some drinks. The shakes genuinely taste pretty terrible. Oh well.
Delicious.
Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
That we did.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
It's food.
Delicious.
Oh, that's right. It's good. It's good. We're gonna say everything was good.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Adrian, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
It can be both. It can be both. Let it be both, Paimon.
Both, I suppose.
Exactly.
I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
So short. She's taller than Nahida.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water.
There's a lot to be concerned about, to be fair.
Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
Valid.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
You were also just assholes about it.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here. With all the
darkness and chaos. It's hard to imagine Nouvellette outside his office.
You both worked very hard.
Aw, thanks, Sijwin. Sorry, Kuching, I didn't mean to. Mobby. Hey, Chlorine, how you doing? We didn't talk to you at all during dinner.
Chlorine!
How are your heels?
It's you two.
Oh my god.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
Yeah, she's Chlorine. Don't worry about it.
It was child's play.
Heyo.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
Why couldn't she?
Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
No.
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
Because they're exes.
Time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
Because they were dating.
In the past, yes.
When they were dating.
You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Oh, thanks to It was technically a work trip for us too, to be fair.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
That's foreboding. Oh, and she's gone. Alright, fantastic. Return to the dormitory to rest. I will fucking do so. That sounds fantastic right now. At 2 in the morning. Almost 3. NBD. But I said I was gonna finish it, and I'm almost done. Probably. I mean, we solved the mystery, right? We solved the mystery until the next update, right? Right? God, I hope so. Return the door.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Girl, me too.
I'm super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah. Damn it, why'd you yawn? Ah! Yeah, I'm also getting there. Damn, me too. Ah, shit, she fucking did. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. I'm on 1 seconds for free.
Girl, me too. Good night. And then boom, all the pipes explode.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Uh-oh.
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Uh-oh.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. All the pipes exploded and we're all gonna drown.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
We saw.
Oh, thank goodness!
We thought.
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now.
Uh-oh.
His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully complete.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
That doesn't matter. We need to leave.
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
That is Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means whatever happened must have happened down below.
Oh no.
Yep.
It can't be that thing.
Oh, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, be careful.
Get the fuck out of here.
Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Are they not gonna open the door even if? Cause like that'd be really fucked up.
Please evacuate upwards and
Oh, I hate the alarm. Ugh, I hate it. Go to the Forbidden Zone. Oh god. Ooh, a cinematic.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Yeah. Of course it's us. There's something banging on it?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh, alright. Oh shit! Huh? That's a problem? Oh shit. Can you freeze the primordial sea? That's not gonna hold. Damn, he risked being dissolved for that.
Three, two, one.
Damn. What? Oh my god. Terrifying.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh, shit.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
What's she gonna do? Respectfully, what is she going to do? She's just gonna electrocute the Wawa. Damn, that was a cool scene, though. Neuvillette, I know we didn't find Child, but we have other problems.
Why are you here?
There should be several reasons why he's here.
I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Why?
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Alright, also the Primordial Sea is exploding.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Well, good thing he's here, cause, there's a lot to unpack. It's way too peaceful up here. Hello, that's a lot of Futsui. How are you guys?
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. The Primordial Sea is exploding from the fortress, but yeah, I'll do my best here. We left Lynette, and Fremine there. Did they escape? Man, what a day to have discussions. Aww. He likes us now.
So you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Hi.
Of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments.
Include killing your,
I am the knave. One of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
Does that include killing Sonora? That's pretty significant. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Aw, we're buddies now.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Oh, that's good.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
That's
Why
weird.
don't you and Paimon have a taste?
The knave is a force to be reckoned with.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty. Paimon agrees too.
That's
Right,
good to
Paimon?
hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're
As
talking
you
about
do.
him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Bad blood?
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you.
Yeah, it was pretty
Against
dramatic.
Ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas,
He just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts. Not really, but maybe.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
Oh, thanks.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Look, man, intel takes a lot of time.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Do we?
Oh. And just...
Oh yeah, the visions from the vision.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
We don't want to give away that we have his vision.
Leaving the fortress.
Well...
That's what we're still working on.
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there's also no evidence he's been injured or killed.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
Don't bring up the siblings. That's mean.
He writes back to his family. Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
I don't know. We can at least try to distract her. Sounds good to me. Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Karina, what the fuck are you saying? Babe, are you okay?
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
She's nervous as fuck.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Maybe. Don't worry about it. Probably. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Alright. Go off.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
I'm the Hydro Dragon.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
I want to pull for him so bad. Damn. It's just kind of... Oh, it's not gushing forth. Okay, it just kind of looks like it is, bud. Are you holding it back or no? What's that?
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
What the fuck?
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
That's not gonna put the seal back, is it? It is?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Huh? Is the Gnosis in the Primordial Sea? No, that'd be stupid. That would be dumb.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
But who's making that judgment then? Can it burst forth at any time and then it... That's so weird.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Yeah, for now. Deadass.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as
You're
you
just
said.
betting whether or not you're all dying?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
Damn.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
Damn, get his ass.
Wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
Also true.
That was obviously a joke.
Damn.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Yeah, this damn harbinger.
Pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Marmonia for long.
So true.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
It will not. It absolutely will not. It's not going well. Like it all. Send assist. These nouvelettes.
We've spent long enough playing house.
Miss
Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
The
prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Damn, she got a point though.
But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now.
Oh. If the power comes from the people, and you get the people to doubt... She's going straight for that Oratrice.
Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
Just move?
I have
Sorry,
my ways,
bad.
and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
She means what she says.
Then
She's
I
not
ask you,
putting on a
Miss Farina,
front.
just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
It's a big old ship.
Is it a lie or a secret?
Machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
So it was a lie.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
Unless you're the
Allow me to be
Saritsa.
so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh
look in
no.
your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
It shouldn't be.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Contaminated?
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great
She's not.
Hydro
Nouvellette
Archon?
is.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvellette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Gee, I wonder why.
Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
I'll do that. I don't even know what his task was. I mean, yes, he can. He's did a great job.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Thanks!
You too, Paimon.
Big Breesh!
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
I fucking love cake.
Less significant matters, more relaxed. Okay, that's good.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great. If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table, and I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Damn if she don't know
It is
custom
getting
though.
late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
And he's still not back?
We'll end it here.
Oh no, he went back to Palais, not the court.
We could use the opportunity to discuss trial before I must be on my way.
Of course. Wasn't the whole thing to not leave Farina alone?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Like, Yeah, nothing urgent, nothing whatsoever. Just hate to leave you alone, you know? Just having a wonderful time. Leaving you by yourself, it's my fave. Obviously. Wait, that's her room? Near the Oratrice? Interesting. Man, all this shit got so complicated. The world's about to end. Hey, you wanna go to Leeway for Lantern Rite? I don't want to be in Fontaine right now. I can't wait for that event to begin. It's gonna feel so out of place. Obsessed with it. Marvelous. Oh no, not the camera angle.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Oh, she's a pyro user? What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Oh. No need. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
She was given a vision. Does that mean she'll be playable? Did Senora also have a vision? Interesting.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
He's a good little guy.
I mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
There's a lot to unpack.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
You can do that all you want.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
I doubt it. You can't speak for him, so don't.
He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh?
There's no shot.
Here, you little critter, you.
There's no shot. She's the actual, like, Archon. No shot.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Kinda love it, though.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
It's not in her.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held.
I thought it
by
was
the
also
Archon.
common knowledge that it was in the
In
Oratrice,
fact,
though.
This Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some
Under
kind
a
of
curse?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, Targeting her has lost all meaning.
Aw.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and
Aw.
nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh, poor babe.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Oh my god!
There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her.
Damn,
I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
Can a Gnosis? Well, we know a Gnosis can operate individually outside of an Archon, because the previous fucking 4 of them have given theirs away. Did she never... Maybe she just never learned how to be an Archon. And the fact that she's putting forth that Neuvillette is the actual Archon makes me suspicious that he isn't. Especially since he's already basically... I know they haven't confirmed it. He's basically the goddamn dragon. Basically. There's so much...
If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably...
No, it's in the Oratrice, isn't it?
Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Like the Oratrice.
Yes, Father.
Oh.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you 3.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette.
Okay, well we knew that
The
part.
initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
And he did his best. What's my impression?
You should know
I don't
best.
fucking know.
Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
Also true.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
I mean, don't yell that out
It wouldn't
loud.
mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops.
Also fair.
After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Yeah. That do be her toxic trait.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How'd you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
I would also like to bring up Venti as a counterpoint. He's not really a leader type either, not gonna lie.
Of course,
Even A gave
that is
away
all
the
just
reins
how I
to
feel.
Raiden.
Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface.
Ah,
It
rise?
looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Water joke?
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
And this is how they bring in that the Fatui are actually good guys and all the guys we have beaten up have been halting our progress? Uh-huh.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together.
Here comes Dad Nouvelette! Nouvelette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Aw, but poor Farina. Well, she's not dead.
Is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
Yeah, probably.
Thank you for protecting Farina.
Can we ask what happened, homie?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
Heard. And as for what happened on our side, a lot happened.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon? No, it's because he's a dragon!
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then...
He don't know what he is.
Okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
He's like, damn, I'm not like her. What did you sense in the fortress? You managed to protect those. What'd you sense in the fortress of Meropide?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history.
Congrats on defending them, I guess.
Grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
I'm sorry, is it raining right now? God damn it. God damn it. And then when the dragon of water once resides in Fontaine, every time it weeps. Wait, Nouvelette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Motherfucker!
Oh? And what are you thinking?
Okay, so this is confirming? He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what?
You didn't pay any attention in Economia, did you?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Oh?
Nouvelette! Nouvelette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
Let him confirm or deny, it's okay.
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Homie.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
Because that's the one thing we're really good at.
Still something Paimon wants to ask you.
Okay, it's confirmed. Thank God.
Go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
No, it don't work that way.
Living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
So true.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Oh shit, so it's all back to dragons?
Elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
That's fair.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
Well, easily.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
See you later.
We'll see you another time.
See you later. See you later, Nuvelet. We're still technically doing our sentence, right? Right? Technically? Learn about everyone's situation. Oh, jeez. Alright, this has to be near the end of the fucking quest. It has to be. Alright, but unfortunately, I do have to pee. So I'll be right back, and then we'll finish it out. I promise. See? It was so fast, so speedy.
In adventuring, as
Alright,
in business,
I know we're
we
almost done.
always have to seize the opportunity
We'll get
while
through
it's
it, I
there.
promise. We'll go this way first. This one feels closer. And I don't have to go into another space to do it. Hi, Quitot.
You guys are back?
Hell yeah, we are.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Now we have free reign.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Yeah.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Aww, we did make a
It
friend.
wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Look at us go.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe.
I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
This happened like
There's
20
nothing
minutes
wrong
ago.
Worried about your prison pals, is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two, they sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Aww. Is Linny, Lynette, and Fremine still down here? That'd be kind of funny. And that's still above? You're not gonna lead me to one of them. Alright, fine. I'll figure it out. See, if I just go up this way, bada bing bada boom. Uppies. Give me the uppies. Thank you. We're up. Okay. Fine, I'm cheating. Admin? Is that where I teleport to? Please. Okay, right here. Perfect. Fantastic. Oh. Sijuin is here. I would like a welfare meal. God damn it. I thought it would have reset by now. Oh well.
Sijuin! Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Damn right we are.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Ah, we fine. Don't worry about it.
But what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
So true, bestie.
Oh, of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
Did we help?
Nervillette know that he was needed here.
He just knows. He's just like that.
Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Gee, I wonder
I
why.
ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
That's one of the weirdest compliments I've ever received. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind when I smile. Thanks. Was that the dormitory area? Think? I can't tell. Hold on. There we go, that should be better. I had to adjust the microphone. I didn't want to dolt you guys about it. It says it's on this floor. But it's behind me? Supposedly? Is it up there? Yeah, I still never quite learned the way this prison works. Sorry. I'm just gonna go to this elevator and pray for the best. Damn, this place has a cool soundtrack though. I can't wait for the Hoyo Fair next year. It's gonna have so much Fontaine shit. I'm so excited. Oh, that's right, because that's his office. We don't want to go to his office yet. I need to check on my little guys. I assume they're still in here. Get your ass back in prison. Y'all got a sentence to serve. Which would be really funny, but a little bit fucked up. And my little guys? It's all my little guys! Hooray!
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
I love him.
Well, look who it is.
That's not a suit Fremine. That's a card back.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
Aww.
Oh, right. I I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about
Yeah,
it.
that's Clorand.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
We met your father.
You met father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Aww. I love him.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Probably not.
Father is very capable and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud.
Damn.
Of her. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Don't bring him down.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Damn.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Aw.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another?
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
In prison. There will not be cake. Fuck you.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Aww. I want a story with a little tea party between the 4 of them. That sounds so... Well, 5 including Paimon. But I want a little tea party time in prison. It sounds really cute and a little depressing, but it sounds kind of nice. I've been trying to... Not actively, but I've technically had plans for a tea party for the past, like, 2 years. With a friend group from college. It has not worked out. At all. I should text them about that, actually. Friendships are hard. Why do this for a not for a living? Why do this for a hobby? Friendship hard. Oh, why am I checking on with these guys? I don't want them.
Courier, Miss Seishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Damn.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
ADHD mood.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Lurvine, we're back!
Hooray!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
Yeah,
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Perhaps.
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
What if we do?
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
Valid.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Damn.
Not at all!
They're totally dating. Wriothesley. Worcestershire. Worshipshire. Look at you sitting at your fucking desk. Hey, bud. Hey. I'm on your desk now.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
So valid.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
On God.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Because he's got other shit to do.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, Chief.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewin's gift with him, though.
Aw.
He sure sounds super busy.
Yeah, we knew
Miss
this.
Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewin.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Really? Shitty milkshakes?
Nervalette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh, that's cute.
Even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Valid.
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Ooh, I like gifts.
Are these from Sigewin too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh!
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Damn.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Yahoo!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Aight.
We still haven't found child. Hey, return to the dormitories to rest. I think we've gotten that prompt like 6 times this stream. Oh my goodness. Nope, they're this way. God damn it. Elevator this way. Elevator this way. You think I would have gotten the hang of prison by now? I know we've technically been in here for weeks, but man, I just don't get it. Go to the dormitories to rest. Hooray for resting. Hey, Nahida. Poor babe. Poor babe. At least now she gets to be a little guy about it and run around someone else's prison instead of being trapped in her own. We can see it. We can appreciate it. Love to see it. If we get another child dream at the end of this, I swear to God. Swear to God.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like a huge weight off your shoulders though.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on
Well, we had to appear like we were bad. Like we were bad little guys. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say? Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Aww.
It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
True.
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just 2 people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too. I guess.
To give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Paimon playable when?
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Oh, Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
There's a lot more to being an adventurer than just having a handbook, Paimon.
Mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Should be safe now, right?
So yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, traveler.
Nighty-night. Good night to you too. We're gonna get another child vision, aren't we? Oh, we're just little guys. Just sleeping. God damn it. Alright, buddy, where you at? Oh! He is in the sea. Whale bird. Is that the original dragon? Wait. Because it was kind of similar to a pet. Wait, hold on. I will take that free wish, thank you. Is the original dragon still there? Oh, shit. Yes, fine. I'll unlock him. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you. Yeah, okay. Got you.
It's been a while since we last saw Nervalette. Paimon wonders what he's been up to.
It's been
Paimon
20
has so
minutes.
many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
It's been 20 minutes, Paimon. Okay. Well, regardless. I've been at this for 7 hours straight. I can do a single pull, that's fine. And it's a claymore. You have let me down, Genshin. I recognize that I have a 10 pull. But I kind of want Worcestershire instead. So I think I'm gonna save for him. Just to be safe. Because we're about to get a whole bunch of stuff from the anniversary stuff. But I've been at this for 7 hours. It's about 4 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed and end stream. I don't know if anyone is here. But if you are, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Or morning. Or afternoon. Whatever it is. For you. Toodaloo.